how Lil Yachty has fucking impacted. Fuck. Okay, how Lil Yachty escaped the 1987. Fuck. How Lil Yachty escaped the 1985 effect.
Not in the regular way. People done looked at his music in so many different ways, from being hated as an artist to being loved by the world. Where did every
Bro, I like Lil Yachty back before he even was this little cool dude. Bro, he got still a second blow up though.
everything even start? Lil Yachty from Mableton, Georgia, but he really grew up in Atlanta. And like I said in many of my other videos, growing up in Atlanta, it's impossible to not be influenced by some music. Atlanta, one of, if not the biggest music capital in the country right now. A lot of the most listened to artists today are from Atlanta or that area. Future, Cardi, 21 Savage, Andre 3000.
I still say Chicago better. I still say that Chicago got better artists than Atlanta. And it's debatable. It's debatable, but I say Chicago's artists are better than Atlanta's. That's just me though. I say Chicago got better artists.
I promise you, I can keep going. But back in 2015, Boat graduated from high school. He made a crazy move. He moved from Atlanta to New York. He felt like going there would help jumpstart his rap career. But at the start, it wasn't looking too good for him. Bro was just working at McDonald's, then ended up getting arrested for credit card fraud in the same year. But
dang,
this low ain't last too long, because at the end of the year, he finally got his break. So last few days of 2015, YouTuber Sensei Lay Fox dropped a skit with Lil Yachty's song One Night. And I remember back in the day watching bro videos, it was really tough, but this skit he dropped went viral, meaning the song went viral. And it was like Yachty's success was immediate. The song started blowing up. I'm talking about, this was one of them songs you could not get away from. Every time you turned the radio on, every time you got on social media, you was gonna hear One Night. But this song blowing up came with its own problem. So yeah, it might have went viral, but the actual song wasn't nothing crazy. Well, I really be honest, I love Yachty music, but I can't listen to that. And a lot of people realized that, and they was calling it nursery rhyme music, all that. A lot of the hip hop game basically put Yachty as the face of mumble rap, but Yachty ain't cared and kept dropping.
They did. They picked Yachty, Uzi, and the whole class of 2016 for real.
His music, and in February of 2016, he was a model at the Yeezy Season 3 fashion line. But just a month after this, he dropped his debut tape, Lil Boat. But Boat was on the run, because a month after this tape, he dropped another classic, Broccoli featuring Drum. This peaked at number 5, while One Night peaked at number 49. So at this point, bro going up fast. You see how fast he going up. He just got in the game a couple months ago, already got a number 5 single. He kept his momentum going though, because June 2016 came around, bro became an XXL freshman on the most iconic list of all time. It ain't no argument at this point. I seen y'all try to have them arguments in my other videos. It ain't no argument. I'm not saying it's the best list, but
no argument at all.
What list is more iconic than that? But right around this time, he ended up signing to QC, and he was feeling good. He got on Twitter, feeling himself, talking all about it. I am where I want to be. QC, the label, it's official. Then after this, he dropped this So Many Songs 2 tape, but eventually some old tweets got discovered. So at this time, old heads and a lot of the game was still hating on bro. So when these tweets came out, he made it all worse. Back in 2011, he was tweeting saying FJ Cole and was trolling. Now, me personally, who cares? Bro was like 15 tweeting that. So for people to be bringing it up at that time was crazy. I feel like they was trying to find more reasons to hate bro. But he did start to get some backlash and ended up coming out with a statement. Back in the day, I was heavy on saying FJ Cole. I don't know why. His music just too lyrical. First of all, this from 2011. I was in 10th grade, 9th grade. I mess with J. Cole as a person. I don't ever listen to J. Cole. I don't got nothing against J. Cole. I was young and I would just troll. I never thought I'd be a rapper. I had no issues with Cole or his music, but Boat was still on his I'm not with the lyrical music way. I think the fame and success go back to me making it so quick. I don't feel no different. I still feel like the same kid. Like I try to describe it, but I really don't know how this happened. It's just fun. It ain't serious. I
didn't know most of this stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I did not know most of the stuff you talking about. That's crazy. And I'm a Boat fan. Like Boat's like top 10 artists for me all time.
Serious rap, it's boring. Serious rap put me to sleep. But right around this time, he got in Sopranos with Ebro. So a tweet blew up a Gunner Star calling Yachty the new Nas. Yachty ain't like that. He responded saying, I don't want to be Nas, I just want to be rich. But I love this tweet for the simple fact of how mad it will make old people. But Ebro responded to this tweet. The troll is a part of who these new rappers are. I wish bars and great music was still there too. Boat respond, God, I was waiting on you, GPA Ebro. How you doing? Take your meds. You drank your coffee this morning? Bo was still going though. A few days later, he came out saying he couldn't name 5 Pac or Biggie songs. And this had
Name 5 DG songs right now.
more people looking at him crazy. And another artist who's on the freshman list with him, Anderson .Paak, started coming at bro too. Don't be cocky in the fact you don't know nothing about hip hop history. Real artists, students of the game first. And you know, Yachty responded to this. You know what? I think it's funny how people feel like you have to like something just because everybody else does.
Facts.
Like I have to know something. What a hand looking hip hop that say you gotta know this list of songs to make music. And Bo not wrong. I don't see a lot of people acting like this today.
That's facts.
For him to say that back then was probably so crazy. And after this, a lot of people started coming out saying they ain't mess with bro or approve of. Like producer Pete Rock came out basically saying Yachty was trash. And Yachty took it straight to Twitter. Like Dolph said, F for Pete Rock. For context, Pete Rock and Dolph was beefing at this time. But Yachty responded. He took it back. He said, whoa, I just did some thinking. I ain't mad at Pete Rock. That's his personal preference. Because personally, I don't like his music either. So it's not F you. It's bless you. Because at the end of the day, what we doing over here, not gonna stop growing because I'm always.
Now y'all ain't chilling with Drake at the top making bangers. Damn. Y'all get chill with Drake at the top making bangers.
Yeah, don't like it. The world will continue to spin. 2016 was really like the height of 2 generations clash. The new melodic music style and the classic rap. Everybody was going back and forth 24/7 and they was really putting Yachty dead center. He was the center of all the conversations. Yachty even came out and said something that I can agree with.
Every time he say came out, bro, I just think that Yachty went gay. Chill, bro. Chill with the come out, bro.
Niggas don't know how to accept change. They old and washed up.
True.
I said it. Now look, the old and washed up part don't got nothing to do with me. What is facts is a lot of the older hip hop crowd really ain't with change. People heard rap game changing and people did not like it. And at this time, hip hop was just going to war with itself. Instead of the older crowd being happy that more black men was becoming millionaires and making money, signing deals, doing what they love, they turned it into hate. But right around this time, it turned away from old heads dissing bro to Soulja Boy. Pretty much Boat was involved with India Love and everything was all good till Soulja Boy posted a picture with this caption. It said, I love you at India Love. But keep in mind, she still messing with Boat.
Damn.
And him and Soulja was supposed to be cool. So Boat started feeling some type of way and hit him up. Yo, G, you wildin' on the gram. India, my shorty. I mess with you, but you know you gotta take that down. But Soulja being Soulja Boy and being on bad time, and he said this back. I can't tell. You want beef? He kept going though. I snatched them beads out your head. Tell Lil Yachty pull up on me. I'ma beat him. But right when they was beefing, Bo had a show and had the whole crowd screaming F Soulja Boy.
And then on the count of 3, I want to hear Soulja Boy. 1, 2, 3.
Damn.
But after this whole situation, he would drop his next tape, but this wouldn't get the love he thought it would. And this was really a bad point in his career. This where people started looking at Lil Yachty like he was terrible. He dropped Teenage Emotions. And when I say the world was hating, it was bad. One album review had this to say, terrible album. The majority of the tracks on this LP are unlistenable and very corny, especially the track Lady in Yellow, which got to be Yachty's worst song today. Other terrible cuts in this project include Wannabe.
I don't remember. I don't think I listened to that shit. I don't even think I listened to that shit. I don't remember listening to that shit.
80s pop hit Bring It Back, and the terrible attempt of Lil Yachty trying to freestyle. Another one, Auto-Tune somehow overused on this project more than his Lil Boat project, and unlike that one, this one got a really bad chorus on the song Forever Young. This LP also features the infamous cello line on the song Peekaboo. And if you don't know what they talking about, basically it was a whole meme back then. Everybody was trolling Lil Yachty because in the song he was talking about she blow my pipe like a cello. And the cello ain't an instrument you blow into. But the rest of the review said if this was my debut LP, I would retire from music. People was feeling like Boat dropped a 23 pack of ass. And they let it be known. The main takeaway from this album was it was just too auto-tune heavy and corny. And I think this was like the turning point from him, because from this moment forward, his music started to change. When time came for his next drop to tape, Lil Boat 2, it still sounded like Yachty, but better. Like the way he was coming on these songs was different. Take Boomer Ugly Guy, barely any auto-tune, and he was really rapping on there. Or NBA Youngbo, another song with barely any auto-tune, and that pretty much go for that whole project. He really took a step back from the nursery rhyme, heavy auto-tune type music he was making back then, and it paid off. The world was feeling like he made a crazy comeback from his other tape, Teenage Emotions, which people was calling the worst album of the year. Lil Boat 2 was filled with hit after hit. Then he turned around in the same year, dropped another project that was decent, nothing to prove. But sales-wise, it ain't do too good. Lil Bo 2 sold 64K first week, and this project sold 40 first week. Yeah, the music might have got better, but it ain't really convert the sales for real. But as time went on, people started to respect Bo less and less. And that all got made worse in 2019 when he got into some controversy. So Bad Baby birthday came around, and she was turning 16. And Lil Yachty was the one who put her whole birthday party together, and even dropped over 50 racks on the chain for it, and posted a picture with this caption: "Happy birthday to my baby sister. I love you like you was my own blood. Of course, you're not black, but if you was, I'm sure you'd be a part of my family. Although if you were, my mom probably would have beat the nonsense out of you, and you wouldn't be where you are now. So successful and all. So maybe it's best that we siblings by spirit. See you in a few, kid." But Twitter ain't like this. They started coming at bro, accusing him of trying to be cool with her so he can pipe when she turned 18 and all that. And he responded, "You niggas, wow, I have a
That's crazy, gang.
blood baby sister who was 15 and turned 16 in June. Y'all weird." But after this, Bo ain't drop another full tape for the rest of 2019. And musically, people wasn't thinking about him until 2020. The year started and Bo put together a song that should at least peaked that top 10. Oprah's Bank Account featuring Drake and the Baby. And this was prime the Baby before they tried to cancel him and all that. The Baby was coming off hits and hits, and Drake is Drake. Anytime Drake on the song, it's gonna do good. And no, I'm not dick sucking. It's just a fact. Take any song he dropped with Smiley, but this song came out and the world forgot
Free Smiley
about it by the next week. And this ain't going unnoticed. News pages was posting about it, blogs was talking about it, and the song debuted at number 89. A song with two of the hottest artists at the time debuted at 89. But he used this single to go into his next tape that will come out in May just a few months later. So at this point, it's been 2 years since he dropped the project. And when he announced it, people was wondering. They wondered if it was gonna be a good tape or not. Lil Bo 3 dropped and sold 30,000 first week with features from Drake, Future, Playboy Cardi, Dirt, Lil Baby, everybody. Even though the sales was okay, the music itself was still improving. Later on during the same year, he was back in the spotlight. He dropped the freestyle Coffin that went viral on TikTok, and that song was running the internet for a minute. I think Yachty just in a strange position. His music good, but he don't sell a lot. I don't think Yachty a sales artist. I just feel like he got his fan base and they rock with him so heavy because of his personality and how he interact with them. For example, on some years, he'll drop an EP on his birthday for the fans. And every time one of them come out, they usually be some of his best songs. Like 2021, he dropped 2 tapes. A birthday tape and a tape with a completely different style that once again ain't sell too crazy, but the music itself was.
Oh my god, crazy. Found out King District, bro. What? Damn.
It's good.
Damn,
Michigan boy Bo, he tapped in with all these
Michigan boy Bo. Best that's a high five out right there.
Michigan rappers and basically made a whole album with the Detroit saying. And that project only sold 15K first week. But I think the biggest thing about this whole project was just how he showed love to a whole state that he ain't even from. He brought everybody in on one project and he ain't even from that area. But after this, he ain't dropped for another 2 years. But in between them years, he was going crazy. He had songs going viral on TikTok 24/7. And right around this time, his Cortex freestyle was going crazy. Bo was just making moves. He ain't dropped no tape during 2022. But at the end of the year, he dropped a song that would bring him right back into the spotlight. This one song had the whole world looking at him again after people started to forget about him musically. His song Poland got leaked. Basically, some hackers extorted, forced him to drop this song, so he did. It started to go viral, and this song had everybody posting about it. Academics, Dime, all these blogs. And so this had Yachty with some crazy momentum. He took advantage of it and dropped another tape. Let's start here. But this wasn't no regular tape. He was on some alternative wave, and this was really the turning point for him in the past year. Sales-wise, it sold 36K. But the world respected how good it was. And I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite albums from this year. It was something different, and it was different and good. Not different and trash like some of these other people. Sometimes people be trying to give excuses. Oh, they did a different type of music. Okay, they did it different and it's ass. Bo did it different and it's good. Then the music videos he dropped with him was crazy. After this video, you gotta watch his music video, Say Something. This is one of the best music videos I don't watch in years, but he kept this momentum going. After this tape, he had another song go viral, Strike. Fans was begging for this song for months, and when he dropped it, people loved it. Over the past few years, Yachty's career been in so many different spots, so many ups and downs, but at the end of the day, he came back and turned everything around. And even earlier this year, he came out with a statement on being labeled as a mumble rapper. Not even just a statement, like a whole interview talking about when he dropped this Let's Start Here album, he came out and said this album's so special and dear to me. I think I created it just because I wanted to be taken serious as an artist, not just some mumble rapper, not some guy that just made one hit. I wanted to be taken serious because music is like everything to me. I respect all walks of music, not just rap and hip hop. Everything. So I think I wanted to make something to show the world just how great I was. But this ain't coming out no backlash. People got mad and took it straight to Twitter. I hate how rappers don't respect rap as an art form. I want to be considered as an artist, always follow up with them making something from another genre. It ain't about respecting rap, it's about being respected. It's more than a rap. I create music in more than just that lane. But he really came back and changed his music for the better and changed the world whole perspective on him. I think Boat finally getting the respect he deserves, and I'm glad to see it. But somebody who probably ain't glad to see him doing good is Soulja Boy. They whole beef was so wild. And I made a video going into detail on every beef Soulja Boy done got into, and I went into more detail about they beef. And
That's smart. That's smart. Video series right there. Oh, that's a WB. I learned a lot that I did not know about Lil Yachty. That's crazy. Look at your video, bro.